I'm a dork. Oh my god, I really am. Hey YouTubians! So today I thought what would be really fun, considering I am such a Halloween weeaboo. Like, well, I don't think weeaboo is the right term, but I am such a dork for Halloween. Like, Halloween has to be my favorite holiday. Like, I don't know what I would do without Halloween in my life, because it's just an excuse to go out in public dressed up like the most ridiculous thing ever, and literally no one can judge you, and it is the best feeling. To just, like, you know, you could just go walk into a McDonald's like the Grim Reaper. But if it's Halloween, they'll just be like, oh, look at those kids having fun. Like, oh, remember when we were that young? Like, see, this is why it's the best holiday ever. Because you literally have the excuse to go do, well, not go do anything. That's a bad choice of words. But you literally, like, have the opportunity to just be anything you want. Whether it be a sexy nurse, or like your favorite fantasy character. And speaking of, one of my favorite fantasy characters is the Cheshire Cat. Because not only am I Tim Burton trash, and I love all of his movies, but I love Alice in Wonderland. I've just always had like this little obsession, like miniature obsession with it since I was a kid. Like, I don't know what it is, but like the thought about like falling down like this random hole and then just ending up in this alternate universe full of fun magical things, like, like that's just like, that's like a dream come true for me, you know? To just wake up one day and then just like have talking animals and personification all over the place. Anyway, so speaking of Alice in Wonderland and my obsession with it, I thought last year, I should say, last Halloween, I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna be for Halloween. And then I was like, wait, you know, obsession, Alice in Wonderland, you know, this could work. So I decided to be the Cheshire Cat. Anyway, so my favorite colors, red and black, are like what really look good on me. And the other colors of the Cheshire Cat are like purple and pink, or like blues, and like none of those shades are my colors. Like, I just look like hella weird in those shades. And then I ran across, I forget the name. Obviously it had something to do with Alice in Wonderland, but there was this Japanese like video game that had the Cheshire Cat in it, and it made the Cheshire Cat red and black. And then there's also Pandora Hearts. But there was also red and black Cheshire Cat in that one, although it was a guy. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just use like the red and black color scheme, and just like, you know, if people ask me why my Cheshire Cat looks that way, I'll just be like, well, I'm basing it off of the Japanese version. Of course, because weeaboo Sarah, no one would be surprised. So I thought you guys would like to see how I did this last year, and maybe you'd be able to replicate it this year in your own version, maybe with your own colors that are your favorite colors. So I've never done a makeup guru video before, so let's see how this goes. So first things first, obviously I got makeup on, if you can even tell with this light. Black light. Probably take that off because, you know, otherwise this ain't a makeup guru video if I don't. So hold on a minute. So my camera died, so now I'm gonna go take off the makeup. Oh gosh. Well, this is what I look like with no makeup. Alright, so let's get started. I am going to be using my foundation to set a base because I'm not one of those people that likes making my face completely white because it's so hard to make like an even skin tone. So put this on. I don't really wonder if like makeup gurus like get bored like making this like as they're making it because like how long it takes to put on makeup. Like, I don't know, like just sitting here putting on makeup. And I've never realized, like, because you know in the videos there's always like music and stuff in the background and like fun things and so upbeat, and then like you forget that they're just sitting there for like 2 hours probably putting this like makeup look together. You know? You just forget that. You know? In my head I was like, yeah, this video's gonna take like 5 minutes, and it's now in all actuality I'm like, You know, when I originally did this makeup, it took me almost about an hour and a half to get it perfect. So, you know, I might just be up all night making this video, but you know, that's okay. Okay, so next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your powder and you're gonna powder that on. Of course, you are going to look dead if you don't put blush on. So, I just now realized most of my products are Neutrogena and MAC. Wow. Yep, so blush next, because you don't want to look dead. Okay, so normally what I do is I use this brow stylist, but for this I'm also going to have a wig, so my eyebrows are going to have to be tinted red since my wig's red. So this one I'm just going to barely fill in my eyebrows just to give it some like underlying tone, but I'm not going to fill them in as much as I normally would. So the next thing I normally do is I do all of like the fancy like eye stuff, like all like the different colors and like how far they need to go around my face. So that's obviously like it's gonna need to stay on for a long time just because it's gonna be for Halloween party. So I've been, I don't know, I sort of like jump around through primers. Alright. Okay, now we can finally start on color. So last year when I did this look, I got this handy dandy little thing from e.l.f., which was the duo eyeshadow, which I got during Halloween. It's red and black, which you can't really tell because of the lighting, but I got this during Target's Halloween section because they were selling like a lot of e.l.f. makeup stuff for that. So yeah, it's honestly been a lifesaver. I actually used it during Conundrum too. When I was a Bella, this was the red eyeshadow that I used. Okay, so first I'm going to be doing like all the red eyeshadow, like almost like in a cat eye thing going through here, and then some stripes going down because it is the Cheshire Cat and Cheshire Cat does have stripes. Start in the middle of the eye and then brush over to the end for all the red where it goes. Alright, so next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to let it flare out the red, almost like you're doing a cat eye with your eyeshadow. And you might have to put on multiple layers of whatever color you're using. Like I know I do with my red because it goes on lighter than it's like looks in the actual pot. Yeah, so that's an example of like how far you need to get it across there. So now the goal is to get even on the other side. So next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a stripe down through here. Yeah, like there's a good example of that. Another thing you can do since you already have the red out is honestly you should probably just go ahead and fill in your eyebrows. Alright, so with a smaller brush I'm actually going to start adding in black here and making almost like a shadow there. Yeah, like almost like a small like smoky eye, essentially. So if you can see it, it's made it darker like right in through here. So now you're going to be taking some really, really light eyeshadow, almost white if you can find some, and you're going to be putting it on the inside corners here and sort of like dragging it down your nose too. And don't let it, like, don't be afraid to have it overlap with the edge of your red so it like blends together almost ombre-like. You need to take the red and like right above the white you're gonna make like a small like crescent moon like right through here. That's what that looks like here. Has that going on to it, like defines that part almost like a cat. So the next part you're going to want to do is your eyeliner. So you're going to be wanting to actually make like a little cat eye that like follows your eyeshadow right through here. So now we're going to like how we dragged this down. We're gonna make like a small like triangle like right through here. The next part you're probably gonna want to pull out like some white or close to white paint that you can find, like face paint, because you're gonna need it for like the white highlights around the eyes. You're gonna want to make it like in between the black and the red here. And then try and smudge it into the actual like white eyeshadow you put it on. Try and make them blend together. And then you're gonna put white right under your eye here. So if you put the stripe, and you're gonna wanna put it right there next to the stripe. Yep. So sort of like that, the white's there. So this is what the eyeshadow is going to look like, and then here's a picture so you can actually see in like a better lighting what it's supposed to look like. So view picture, pause video if you want. So now, honestly, for this next part, with your mascara, you can honestly do whatever the hell you want with your mascara, because I remember when I originally did this look, I used fake eyelashes, but I don't have any anymore. So, and I'm also very horrible at them. Like, you'd be laughing at me if you saw me attempt to do this. So, I mean, just don't really need to walk you through this one, people. Like, I think you're good. Man, I have so much appreciation for beauty vloggers right now. Okay, so that's what it pretty much looks like now. So next thing I would normally do is I would put like the stripes like around my face, but before I do that, like it tends to get in my hair, and since I'm wearing a wig, I'm gonna go put my hair in a wig cap. And so hopefully that will like fix that problem, and then when I do the smile, like my hair's not like falling into it, so get ready for that! Alright, so this is gonna look a little weird for a bit, considering it's all in a cap now. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna add the stripes around the face. So I have bangs in my wig that go over this way, which is why I'm not doing it there. So one thing I did, but I don't have any more of these tattoos, I wish I did, I actually had a really cute tattoo, which I'll show you here, that actually went right under this eye and like added a really cool like unique design to it. So if you can actually find like cool pattern tattoos, like that's something you should definitely like think about. So now we're gonna be moving on to the fun part. So here's where there's two options. So if you wanna like have like a fun like classy sort of look when you're Cheshire, if that's possible, I don't know. But if you do, you could just do like dark lipstick of, for example, like for me, since I'm a red and black Cheshire, I would just have like red lips, you know, or I guess I could have black lips, but red would like really make things pop. But like I'm a dork for classics, and I love the Cheshire Cat smile, which is really hard. So, you know, let's do that. So you're gonna go want your paint palette again. Speaking of, if you can find one with red, sometimes you can like make this like show up better or like brighten it too. But I'm not gonna do that because this is like too bright. I tried that before and it didn't work out, which is why it's like barely used at all. Okay, what I normally do is, so for when you do a skull, you don't want to like have a straight line. You want to have like little bumps for like the teeth. Your Cupid's bow here, like putting like starting with the two bumps there and then like continuing upwards on one side. And so we got that going on so it looks like a little mustache. And honestly what you could do next is you could do like the little triangle here that cats have. You're gonna want to do it all the way up until here. Make sure you do the bumps, not just like a straight line, and then you gotta want to make sure like you reach the same spot too on the other side, otherwise you're gonna have like a really lopsided grin. So you got that going on all the way up through there, and honestly I could have made this side a little more curved. Then you're gonna want to start here at the bottom to make the smile wide, make the bumps there, and then continue up until it meets here. That going on looks like some sort of like a weird looking beard. For this part, you're just gonna want to use white, and you're gonna want to like make the teeth, and then we're gonna go in and like fill in the in-between spaces with black. So for example, like there's the first two, and then I'll go in between later and like fill that in with black. Speed! Alright, so now I have like all the white teeth done. So now I'm gonna go in between all of these and I'm gonna fill them with black. And then that way, like, it actually look like he's smiling. Well, well, Cheshire Cat he, but you'll look like you're smiling. Alright, so there's the one side of it. Now for the other side. Hey! Yeah, and a warning from now on, it is going to look hella weird when you open your mouth. So now I got the Cheshire grin going on. Really starting to look like Cheshire now. See? It looks so weird. It's like a mouth within a mouth when you do that. But if you keep it like barely open like this, it looks really cool talking. Ugh! Wait, that looks so weird. It's like my jaw's disjointed. Wow, I can't believe I've never thought to do that while I've had this on. Oh my gosh. Alright, so you can stop here if you want, but just like one colorful thing I've always done is I've always done like a little like red stripe through here and like a little red like right there. So you can do that if you want, or you don't have to. I mean, otherwise, I mean, you really have the Cheshire look, and sometimes like I'll outline this a little more with like black eyeliner, or if I can get like the black just a little more cemented so it's like more outlining it, I will. So it defines it like a lot more. Pro tip, if you want to like go like the extra mile, then something that you can do is you can like shade the white teeth with like gray and like make them look more 3D. So makeup wise, you're pretty much done now, and all you really have left is your wig and your ears. So hold on, let's complete the look. This wig actually looks pretty perfectly styled. Don't know how that happened because I've had so much trouble styling it. And also, you know, I would sort of look good with seeing kid hair. You know, just a little bit. Alright, so one thing you might notice is that the stripes that you put in like aren't showing up. So you might have to like rearrange them depending on how your wig is, to make them like go down further so you can actually see them, because you can like see it like right there, but it's so itty bitty, you know? So I'm gonna have to make that go down longer. So that way you can actually like see it in there. And then of course you can't be Cheshire without ears. I didn't even have little bells. There we go! So now you are Cheshire! So here's also a reference picture here. And then here. So pause the screen on those if you want to know like the ultimate look like, and a lot better lighting than the Halloween lighting that I have here. So this video is obviously not posted on a normal day for me, since I normally post on Sundays, and that's gonna get so annoying hearing the ringing. But yeah, I normally post on Sundays, so I was wanting to do a little bit of a Halloween weekend and make some fun little videos for you guys, since Halloween is like my favorite holiday. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see me do more stuff like this in the future, even though I don't really do beauty stuff, then please comment below, let me know if this even helped you like figure out your like Cheshire cosplay at all, or like maybe gave you an idea for like your own version of the makeup that you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I post videos every Sunday and hopefully there'll be a new one in between there too for this Halloween weekend of fun. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye! I don't know why I just did that.